2014年クリミア戦争についてどうやって戦争が始まったのか教えていただけますか？
No, actually, there were no war in Crimea. So Russia just came and took that part very, I would say, easily, because that time there was a revolution in Ukraine, and our government, I would say, was changing and was very weak. We were concentrated on the situation in Kyiv, but not in Crimea. And Russia did a lot of propaganda that time, like more than, like I would say, like 10 years more. They showed on TV to Crimea people that actually Crimea could join Russia. So they pushed this idea by TV, and then just move some Russian people from Russia to Crimea. We call these people green people. They wear green clothes, and they pretend that they are Crimeans. They are Ukrainians from Crimea, and they just made another kind of propaganda on the streets and say that they want to join Russia because of political situation in Ukraine. And then Russia thought, okay, we can help Crimea people to join Russia, and we could not do anything with this one. So it was invasion in a very unusual way. So then they took Donetsk, Lugansk area as well. The same way.
Green people came.
Yeah, people came, but no military. Actually, those people were also like some special training people. They knew how to do it.
Wow.
And they asked you. So actually, they made this by the hands of Ukrainian people. So Ukrainian people was foolish, like by propaganda and by those people who pretend they try to help. Wow. And that was like Russian way to took this territory from Ukraine.
I see.
That was the beginning of the war, actually. Russia took some territory from us, and we tried to take this territory back. And since 2014, we have a war with Russia. Even if it was not official one, and but many countries like Europe, Americas, saw this one and understood the situation, and we were in the state of this war until this actual war. So it was unsane war, I would say. So not announced war, but it was also the war. People died and fight. Then it was frozen for some period of time, like just the border was between Donetsk and the other part of Ukraine, Lugansk. And then I could tell more about all the reasons and so on, but it's a very broad, long process. Like a lot of people, political situations involved, other countries involved.
Okay.
So yeah.
How about this time? Is the same thing? Like green people came and
no, that
just come to missile
that time it was completely
different.
I would say, different, but Russia did so bad without any reason. They even didn't make excuse for this war. Just they can make some provocation or something. No, they just attack without any reason, just suddenly.
The kind of surprise attacks.
Yeah, like surprise, and no clear explanation even for their people, like why they attacked. They told like we want to save Ukraine from Europe, from America. We want to help Ukraine, helping by killing Ukrainian people. And it means that they want to help, even didn't ask Ukrainians what we have, what we want. But Ukraine showed many times by our revolutions that we don't want to join Russia once again. We want to be with Europe. Europe is more developed, and many people go traveling like to Europe. Some people go to Russia, and we can compare which one is best for us. And we did our choice. We told many times that we want to join European Union.
Country,
Yeah. And but Russia pretend that they save us from some enemy. They create this enemy in their news, and this by this propaganda. But anyways, that start of the war was not like something happened, you know. They didn't even make some fake news.
Nothing.
Like
Just attack.
Ukraine. Yeah, just that was so unexpected. And
Thank you.
ロシアのモスクワの方で、テロがあったというふうに聞いておりまして、自作自演でテロを工作したということだったのでしょうか。
oh, it was long time ago. Yeah, before election in Moscow, there was like the way other guy could win presidential election, but then just before the election, some terrorist attacks were in Moscow, in Russia. People said that was made by government, like Russian government, to scare the people, and they want to elect not the new president, but Putin once again, because he is like defender and he can protect from.
He saved this from terrorists.
Yeah, he can save people from this and stop the terrorist attacks.
Okay,
But
thank you.
once again, that's political questions are they're difficult. Of course, I just express my feelings, my knowledge, and my opinion. But of course, I could not say that one like for like real. For real.
Definitely.
Nobody proved that.
Right,
you know.
exactly.
So there was like just nobody knows who did this.
Right.
And
But how did you know about like this?
it's like from the news
News
and from the
your
internet.
friends or
From the internet.
from internet?
Yeah.
Okay. In Russian language or Ukrainian
I
language? Like
think it's even you can find in English.
English too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that's good.
Wikipedia. It's better to check Wikipedia.
Nice. Thank
Because
you.
anyway, I can understand that there could be like some gossips, some rumors, but it's better to check Wikipedia. In this case, it's not just my source. You know,
Right.
it's like
Just
more
it's
official.
saying
Yeah.
Ukrainian people think like many Russians like support Putin, or because I've heard like young people against Putin, but they kind of like Putin was trying to, I don't know what you call, like they don't show. So in Ukrainian people think like Russia is same idea for Putin, or some people against, or
Actually nowadays, after the war, many Ukrainian people doesn't care about Russian people, what they are thinking, or they are just invaders. The Russia is invader, so that's why we don't care. Like from my perspective, I don't care about Russians a lot. When people ask me about Russia, about Putin, I don't want to answer. I'm curious and I'm worried about my country, about Ukrainians.
I see.
Only thing I can say about Russian people, they must die. Like I don't want to know which one is like against Putin, supporting Putin. I don't know. I can't, because we tried many years to maybe to prove or maybe to help them to show something. No, they still vote for Putin, and they still with Putin. It's impossible to understand which one supporter of Putin and which one is against. They can pretend and so on, so on. So for now, me and many Ukrainians just avoid Russians, just
I see.
like hate them. Everyone,
Thank
like they're enemies. That's it.
Thank you.